to be learning about an introduction to Python. So what is Python? Python is a dynamic programming language that we use to code apps, websites, programs, and other things. It is very popular nowadays because it is very easy to read, write, and it has a large library of packages that we can use. So we in this class are going to be using Atom to code Python programs. What can you do with Atom? You can write Python code, compile and run Python programs, and install packages that you can use to make your code function better. So first, let's start off with printing hello world. So you want to type print parentheses hello world. And then when you run your code, you should be getting a window that says hello world. So let's talk about what just happened. When you run a Python script, the compiler, or in our case, Atom, converts our program into something that our computer can understand. So basically what happens is our compiler takes our code, converts it into information our computer can understand, takes the computer's response, converts it into something we can understand, and shows it to us. So variables in Python are names that we give values. And there are two main types, string and numeric. Numeric variables are numbers, and strings are characters, which make letters and words. Python variables are declared by assigning values to a name or identifier. For example, if I wanted to make a variable called number, and I wanted the number to be 4, I would type the name of the variable, which is number, type an equal sign to let the computer know that number equals, and then 4, which is our value. So we can also make string variables or word variables. We can say name equals Bob. So we're making a variable called name, and then we're giving it the value Bob. So numbers, there are three types of numbers that we can use in Python. We can use int, float, and complex. But in this class, we're just going to be focusing on ints, which are integers. Integers are whole numbers. So in this picture, all of these variables are ints. So let's talk a little bit about the print function. The print function outputs whatever value we put inside it to our computer screen. So we have print, open and close parentheses, and then inside those parentheses, we put whatever we want to print. For example, if I wanted to print a number, I would put a number inside here. If I wanted to print a word, I would type a word. And then if I wanted to print a variable, I would just type the name of the variable. So print name, if you guys remember, name we made as a variable with the value Bob. So when we print name, we're going to print whatever value name has, which is Bob. So this line right here should print Bob to the computer screen. 3, hi, and Bob. So operations are ways that we can manipulate our variables. You can use numeric operators, like how we do in math. So addition, the add sign adds values, the subtract sign subtracts values, and the little asterisk or star multiplies values. So using operators, you can use operators to create an expression, and then whatever that expression is equal to is the value of that expression. So x equals 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is an expression that uses the operator to add 3 plus 2. And then x is the variable that stores whatever value 3 plus 2 has. So print x should give us 5 because 3 plus 2 is 5, and 5 is the value of x. So right here, it printed 5. Strings. Strings, like I said earlier, are words or letters, and they are always surrounded by single or double quotation marks. So back to our example, the name Bob, name is a string, and then here we printed a string with the value hi out to the screen. So that is all for today's lesson, and I hope you guys enjoyed and had fun. Thank you.